Sorry about the bugs on the windshield. We are coming into Kansas City. We're already in Kansas City, but you should be able to see the skyline over there. It's not too far away. About a mile up the road as the crow flies, as they say it. Now we're getting into some heavy traffic here, and yeah, we are deadheading back all the way to Texas. We're getting paid for it, but rather than sit up there in the Midwest for another 3 days before I get a load. Oh, I see, they got somebody pulled over here on the right. Rather than sitting up there to get that next load, you know, in 3 days, he's just going to bring me back to Texas, and I'm going to get a Georgia load that needs to apparently needs to go. But we need to work our way through here. Now, I'm not going to get all the way back today. It's a long drive. It's 900 something miles. So if I'm lucky, I'll get back into Oklahoma somewhere. But I'm not sure where I want to go. I would go to Oklahoma City, but I do not want to pay the toll coming out of Wichita, because it's a lot shorter if you go towards Wichita and go down or across. So, and that's a toll road coming out of there, coming out of Wichita. And you know, I've already paid on this round. I've already paid going up to Springdale. When I went up there, you know, I paid $40 in tolls on the 44. So I think I've paid enough in tolls. Don't want to pay anymore. We're going across the whatever river. I don't know what this is. You see, it's got the suspension bridge going on. Pretty cool. Big cables. Kansas City, here I come. Going to Kansas City. And I'm going straight through Kansas City because it's daytime. Usually if it's nighttime, I won't go straight through Kansas City, because I don't know it well enough. I've been through Kansas City several times, but going straight through is a kind of a pain in the butt, as you can tell. And I usually take the loop around, but it's daytime, so I said, why not? You know, let's take a chance and get this done. But I think it's still going to be a pain in the butt. Traffic is at 25 to 30 miles an hour right now. More like 25. But I need to get on the 335. Yeah, I need to get on the 335. Yeah, just come on out there, dude. So I need to get over there in the right-hand lane. I'm going towards Wichita. And you know, that might be a toll road too. I don't know. Oh, come on, people. Oh. I hope this lane lets me merge to the right. I just don't know if I need to get over. You know, another lane. Do I need to get over another lane? Alright, people, get out of my way. Come on. All you people taking the exit. Get over, but there are cars coming over in the right. Sorry about the jitteriness. There was doing that. I think I need to jump on 70 West, so it should be good. The last time I came through Kansas City, not around it, there was a lot of construction. It looks like they got some of it done. Tell you, man, you need to watch out for these Kansas City drivers. They are aggressive. They think it's freaking Talladega or something, you know. I know a bunch of them watch NASCAR. That's just a given, because you see the NASCAR stickers on the trucks and cars around here. And they'll freaking come around you like nothing. Cut you off. Really gotta be careful. Jesus, you're the only way to God. Isn't that the truth? Now we are entering Kansas. So it may be Kansas City, Kansas that's screwed up. Still don't understand this city. Do you have two Kansas cities or what? Slow down for this. Try to worm our way through here, get out on 335 towards Wichita. You can see the Kansas City skyline over there. Pretty neat, huh? Well, I just thought I'd do a little update video. We got back to Texas. We deadheaded back all the way from Fort Madison. We got paid for it. We got paid for the deadhead. I took 2 days off when I got there, and now we're back on the road again. I picked up a load going to Newnan, Georgia. A lot of you guys know where that's at. And yeah, we are headed that way. way now. I mean, we've already put 1 day of driving in. We got to Ozark, Arkansas, and we did a 10 there overnight. And now we are headed through Arkansas. We're probably about an hour west of West Memphis, Arkansas, about to be in Memphis. Then from Memphis, we're going to take the jump on the 22 over there in Birmingham. I think that's the 22. But little update. I got a phone call, so it is the 21st, and we made it into Georgia last night. We stopped there at Tupaloosa, or Tupaloosa, I don't know how you pronounce it, but at that newborn truck stop, pretty good truck stop if you're coming to Atlanta. It's on the west side of Atlanta. But now we are headed to the plant. We had just enough time to get there and make it by our appointed time. After we did our 10-hour break there at the truck stop in Tupaloosa. And we will be getting there here in about 30 minutes or so. But we're taking the cut off. We're not going actually into Atlanta. We're taking this Newman cut off. It's state, I believe it's a state road. Yeah, it's a state road, 100 south. No, not 100. That's where that truck stop was. This is 27. We just passed the sign. This is 27 south. Going through some little towns here. Little towns on the rural part of Georgia. Now this isn't too far from the Alabama state line, so I mean it's not right next to it, but it's a ways down. Well, pretty country over here too, you know. Now we did kind of sort of get a plan going as far as what I'm doing, and he called me this morning, one of the planners, and they need some trailers, some empty trailers moved to Nashville. Where are they going and why are they going? I have no idea. Where they're going to, I don't know. All I know is they're going from the Cargill over here in Noonan to Nashville. So and it's a deadhead. It's a deadhead. They need them deadheaded up there. They're paying really good for it. So I'm going to do that. So I'll be doing that the next 2 days. I have 3 trailers to get over there, and it's about a 600-mile round trip. So that might be 2 or 3 days, 2.5 to 3 days of taking empties up there. So we're going to plan on doing that, and if they have to, they're going to bobtail. They're going to pay for me to bobtail, actually, to Springdale to get a load. Yes, Springdale, Arkansas. They've been paying me a lot to deadhead and bobtail here lately. But this Cargill over here, it's not a really big plant, not like the plant over there in Freona or Oklahoma City, or you know, Dodge City. So whenever they sell a load, because you have to put together a load first, you have to find a customer that wants the product, and then sell them that load, you know, and that takes time to do. So I guess they really didn't have anything set up. Sometimes they'll have Texas runs going back. It just depends on how they set it up, who they sold it to, and sometimes they don't. You know, from this part of the country. Yeah, well, I mean, we always have loads going over here from Freona or Dodge City, so. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to do is do the, not unless a meat load pops up coming out of here, but I doubt it's going to. And I really don't want to run a chicken load. I would rather them pay me to bobtail back to Springdale to get a meat load, because I don't want to do a chicken load. Nope. chickens. But I'll be going to a different facility, probably a Tyson or a Purdue, and you know, it'll be different, and then it'll probably deliver to a cold storage that takes forever to unload, so I don't want to do that. And we're going to get down the road here a bit. I need to charge my phone some, and we'll get back to you later. Through this country on our way to Noonan, and it looks like they could have filmed part of The Walking Dead on this road, you know, in this part of the country, because this is outside of Atlanta. I mean, come on, look. Rick and the gang could easily have blocked this road, and look, there is the Terminus Railway right beside us. I don't know if you can see that railroad track right there. There's a couple of clear spots you can see. Oh shoot, I should have kept filming, because now it's down below and you can see it. Well, we got unloaded there at the plant, and that was hectic. There were a lot of trucks there, and that's a small operation. So had to wait a little while to get a door. We got it done, and now we're dispatched to take these trailers up to Nashville. Is what we're doing. Is we're going to an old 5-star that Cargill bought. They need some storage trailers up there, so we're going to take them up there. We're getting paid for it, so that's good. It's kind of a back and forth thing, and I don't know that I saw the email that the guy sent to them at corporate, and he said he needs 4 or 5 trailers, not 3. So I don't know. I know there's 2 more trailers over here at the drop yard that I could get. I had to coordinate stuff with this supervisor over here at this plant, because you know, they need trailers to load loads and storage trailers of their own, because you know, that's a small facility. But he's going to let me have those 2 trailers, so that makes 3 that I'm going to be able to take up to Nashville. Now, 1 trailer is going to be a 1-day run, because you know, I have to go over the mountains. I'm just going to go on the west side of Atlanta and go up through Chattanooga. I'll have to go over the mountains, but it's no big deal because I'm not loaded, and then we'll get this done. I'll have to do 1 a day, I guess, because it's going to be 600 miles plus the traffic of going, you know, Atlanta, Nashville. I mean, I don't have to go all the way up to I-40, I don't think. I may have to, I don't know. But it's kind of south of the TA of where I'm dropping these. So it's still pretty busy over there, but hopefully I'll be able to get in and out. Now, I did plan my trip, and we are going to try to get up to Antioch to get fuel, because they have a TA there, and I don't know the price, but hopefully I won't have to go up to Nashville to you know, to get fuel. Hopefully it's about the same price. I mean, you know, well, that is in Nashville, I guess, but well, no, Antioch's not in Nashville. But hopefully I won't have to go to the TA in Nashville, because I'll have to go further north to the of where I'm dropping these trailers at. So we are going to get this done. We're going to make a left here and jump on 84 and head north. Get down there that way. Fun, fun, fun. You never know what you're expecting over the road when you're on the road. When you're on the road, you never know where you're going to go, you know. Which is fine with me, you know. As long as they can get me back to the house, you know, within a week, I'm cool with it. Ain't no big deal. Now he said after I do these trailers, you know, I'll be a bobtail, which is just my tractor when I take that last trailer to Nashville. And he said that he's gonna pay me, you know, he has to get it approved first, but he's gonna pay me to bobtail all the way to Springdale, Arkansas to get a load. So I guess that'll work as long as they pay me properly. And I do have a phone call, so catch up. Hello again. Hope it's not too dark. The sun is. I'll probably be sitting here within the next hour. But we stopped over there at the Petro on the 285, and well, not the Petro. We didn't stop at that Petro. We stopped at the Blue Beacon to get a trailer washout because they need it washed out. I asked them previously, and they said, yeah, get the trailer washed out before you take it up there. So that's what we did. We stopped at the Blue Beacon, got a washout. Now we're currently on 75 North, going through Atlanta and headed to Chattanooga. I guess we're north of Atlanta, I don't know. But it still looks pretty busy. It still looks like Atlanta. I think I'm going to stop up here at the Love's and get me something to eat. And I asked him how big of a hurry are they for these trailers, and he's like, oh, they're not in that big of a hurry. That's another week before they've have anything planned to do with them, you know. I mean, as far as putting stuff in them, and that's what they're doing. They're using them for storage while we're having maintenance done. So up there, so they need a refrigerant, they need a cooler, you know, because this is a food place. So but that's what we are currently doing. We are headed towards, I guess, Marietta. We're going through Marietta. I met a girl at, I got me some Justin boots in Amarillo, and I met a girl there. You know, she worked at the work booth, and she told me, she's like, you know, I told her I was a truck driver, and she's like, oh, I bet you've been to some places. I said, well, I just got back from North Platte, Nebraska, and Fort Madison, Iowa, you know. And she's like, oh, I'm from, she's like, yeah, I'm not from here, I'm from Marietta, Georgia. And I'm like, well, isn't that something? Because my next load goes to Noonan, just south of that. She's like, really? Yep. She thought that was pretty cool. Younger girl, you know. Well, yeah, I guess I'm going through her hometown right now. Just talked to her a couple days ago. We're gonna stop here at the Love's. About 20 miles or so away, and then we will proceed to Antioch, where we're gonna try to get some fuel in Antioch. We'll see what the price of fuel is, but I don't even know. I may not make it to Antioch because I'm running pretty low. We'll just have to see. We will just have to see. But a lot of vehicles broke down, parked on the shoulder. They got pulled on the grass. I guess that's the way it goes when you're in a large city, you know. Large enough city where a lot of people break down, pull over on the shoulder. You gotta kind of watch it. Well, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I talked to the planner that was hooking me up with these empties going up to Nashville, and he said they're not in a big hurry for the trailers, so I'm not in any kind of a time crunch. I think they're not going to start storing stuff on them until, you know, next week sometime. So why go into Nashville at night and try to find my way around? Besides, I don't even know if, you know, do they want the trailers parked in a certain spot at the facility? I don't know. I'm going to have to get a hold of somebody, and I'm sure that guy does not want to come out there at night telling me, you know, where to park. You know, I'm sure he would prefer, you know, during the day that I would get there and give him a call and have him come out and show me exactly where he was once the trailer. So I am stopping on 24 here. We jumped onto 24, and we're in the mountains right now. I don't know if I already went through Chattanooga, but it's somewhere over here by Chattanooga. Maybe before, I don't know. And I didn't really pay attention to the exit. I just saw the Love sign and I just pulled over. And this is a really big Love's. I'm surprised. It has a lot of parking here, but every freaking spot in this truck stop. I mean, this truck stop has to hold 200 or more trucks. There's parking over on the right. There's parking behind me, and people park down the entrance, the exit, wherever they can. Not one spot was available. I ran through this whole lot. Not one trucking spot was available. They even have RVs parked in these spots. And this was the last turn I made in the back behind the shop. And while I was passing, I was looking on the other side because I was coming in from the left here. And I was looking on the other side to see if I could find a spot. And on my right, I saw a truck turn on its headlights, but I was already, you know, past it a little bit. But I saw him flip on his headlights, this flatbed. And I kind of slowed down, and I'm like, I wonder if he's pulling out, you know? Because usually when people flip on their headlights, they're about to pull out. So I passed by him, probably about 3 or 4 truck lengths on the other side over there. And I saw him pull out. So what I did is I turned right over here to the right. There's another turn going back towards the shop and the fuel pumps, and I turned right there and just made a left and backed up and came in this other way. That way I wouldn't have to blindside. And sure enough, you know, he had pulled out of this spot. So I got lucky. I grabbed it because there's not one spot available in this entire truck stop. Not even on the curbs, because anywhere there's a curb in this truck stop, there's a truck parked beside that curb. And this is the Love's over there. There's a speedway across the highway, and I thought I was going to have to go over there. But I think this is on top of the hill right here, so hopefully I have a better connection. I haven't even checked to see if I can get out right here, but when I was running through the parking lot, I mean, it said I had an AT&T connection, so let's hope so. And because I don't think I would have got a very good connection down there at that speedway, but I haven't been to that speedway, so I don't know what size the lot is, or if you could even get a connection down there. But got lucky finding this spot for sure. And some poor guy, he broke down and had to have a tow truck bring in and bring him up. And I don't know if he's picking up or I think he's dropping off. And I had to get around that tow truck too, going back out and in. But yay, we found a spot. We're about probably an hour and a half from Nashville, so that's about as close as I want to get, because the closer you get, you know, the more busy it's going to be, even harder it is going to be to find a spot. So I didn't want to rummage around trying to. I've done that before many times when I started driving, you know, 20 years ago. Over here in the southeast, running around at night trying to find a spot, only to realize there's no freaking spots, not even in the rest areas. You know, because there's so many trucks that run the southeast over here. So yeah, we got lucky, found a spot. We're going to shut it down for the night. That way we can deal with this drop trailer situation in the morning, where there's daylight and hopefully everybody's awake, you know. So that's the update for today. This is the first load for the empty trailer going up there, and we'll update you later. Hello, we got that load delivered, and we're not the load of the trailer. We got the trailer delivered, and yeah, someone got stopped up here. Looks like they broke down. prayers, thoughts and prayers. Yeah, that place we delivered to, that was actually a big plant. Google Maps was pointing out a building down away from it, and I thought it was just a store, you know, but it's a big cargo plant. It's an old 5-star. That's why it's not marked on Google Maps. But Cargill did buy 5-star a few years ago, and I guess they took over all their plants. I knew they had one in Oklahoma City that changed to a Cargill. A few others that I knew of, but I had never been to this 5-star over here, so I didn't know, you know, what it actually, if Cargill actually had it or not, if it was actually a plant. But it is. And right now, as you can tell by the scenery, we are headed back south, going up MontEagle. Didn't get a chance to film last time because I was on the phone. But yeah, we're going around everybody because we're bobtailing, so just trying to stay within the speed limit. We're pretty close to it. But pretty scenery, pretty scenery. We're going to head back down to Noonan and get another trailer. Take it back up there. Now, you know, a round trip, it's about 600 miles, so, you know, I can only do a trailer a day, but, you know, that's okay because it pays pretty good, so I'm not worried about it. And it's just amazing, these engineering feat that they did. You know, they had to cut this mountain in half to parts of it, basically cut this road through here. It was done a long time ago. Well, we seem to think it would be a long time ago anyway. But they got it done. It's amazing. You know, you think of modern technology. Well, they did it with, well, it was modern technology back then, but it wasn't anything computerized. I don't believe. No, it wasn't. It was not computerized. It was all mechanical and but professional engineers that, you know, that did it. So, and of course the workers and whatnot. I think we topped out, and we're going to head down the other side here pretty soon. And then we'll go over Lookout. So we'll catch you in a bit, a little update. Into the truck inspection station. They don't have one going north, but they do have one going south of here because of the grade. It's a longer grade, it's about 4 or 5 miles. So they want you to come in here and inspect your truck and go through the stoplight, you know, whatever. Which is a good idea, but you know, I know my brakes and drums are new, with no air leaks. They're new with no air leaks. I got the red light. Come on now. So we're just gonna zip, zip, whip. Break the speed record going down the mountain. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. We'll take her easy, you know. We don't want to freak anybody out, you know. Cummins motors, you know, they're okay, it said truck 75 to 80 have to run a certain speed, so I'm not in that category because I'm only at 20, so with the bobtail. So there you go. I can run faster. I don't think any of these trucks pay attention to it anyway. Now, if you're heavy, 70, like I said, 75 to 80, you better adhere to that because you won't be able to stop. I'm gonna follow this tanker. He seems to be going at a pretty good speed, and you know, to get down this mountain not take 20 minutes. There's a runaway truck ramp to the left. It don't look like it was used today, so I'm not even using my lower gear. I'm just but the speed limit is 55. I'm just using my jake brake. I'm in high gear using my jake brake, and it's slowing me down. And it would do that if I was loaded or not. These Cummins jake brakes are pretty good, you know. Another runaway truck ram to the left. Yeah, I mean, if you have a runaway truck, you better be in the left-hand lane, huh? There's a speed demon behind me, so I guess I'll get over to the right so he can pass. He's probably empty going down, but he's in a hurry. I guarantee he's not doing the speed limit. We still got a little ways to go to get down the mountain, but we'll get it done. Let's go get that other trailer. We got to go through Atlanta on the west side and head down to the drop yard and pick up that other one. And I don't think I'm going to make it all the way back up there to Nashville tonight because to find a place to park. You know, these truck stops, they fill up pretty quick. So I'll probably do what I did last night, just park it when the sun starts going down so I can try to find a spot, you know. We'll do it that way.